My name's John Rennie. I'm the General Manager for Public Safety at NICE, and I've been with NICE since 2000. A lot of discussion on FirstNet and NG9-1-1 ends up being focused around the technology. For me, I'm not sure that's the best place to focus. I think the biggest changes in the area that is the greatest focus is how it's going to affect the people. The procedures that need to be done for handling a 911 call and getting that information promptly and accurately to the first responders have been honed and practiced over decades. Now, we have all these changes. We have new information coming in, we have multimedia information, we have all of this information arriving at the 911 center, or potentially arriving at the 911 center, that needs to then be sorted, analyzed, understood, and the relevant information passed on to the first responders. Many PSAPs have started taking their first steps to a next-gen 911 world by starting to accept text to 911 in addition to voice calls. And some PSAPs are doing that in a way that doesn't really integrate well into what they're doing. And in particular, not all PSAPs record those texts in the same way that they would naturally record a voice call. This is a very new technology for people to deal with. Mistakes will be made, and understanding how to avoid those mistakes repeating is going to come down to actually understanding how those mistakes were made in the first place. A recording environment is the best way of being able to do that. And really, if we're not reviewing what people are doing and looking at lessons learned and what's gone well and what's not gone so well, and taking that information and building on it to build a new set of procedures and protocols, we're going to take a long time to get to the same level of performance that we have with 911 today, the same level of skills that people have in responding to voice calls. Translating that to this multimedia world will require a huge effort of investment in quality assurance procedures, and in training, and in understanding, and in building that best practice portfolio. Quality assurance is traditionally focused on the performance of the call takers, and it's been very focused on individual calls and how a call taker has handled that. I think there's also a shift in attitude around this, that we can look at incident quality assurance as opposed to call taker quality assurance. Incident quality assurance, I think, will be a key factor going forward in the success of the marriage of next-gen 911 and FirstNet in the dispatch center. An obvious first step in being able to understand all of the information coming in and then learn from it as we get better and better at processing the new information through next-gen 911 and FirstNet is that we have to record it and capture it and then be able to replay it, understand it, analyze it, and be able to learn from it and find it easily. NICE Inform has been leading the way in reconstructing multimedia for over a decade since we launched it. Looking at how this whole next-gen 911 and FirstNet networks are evolving, there's also a shift, I think, in where we should be looking at recording and where it takes place. Today, recording is very much focused on the dispatch center. As we move into next-gen 911 and as we move into FirstNet, we should be looking to expand the recording to the edges of our world. And in the next-gen 911, that's getting right to the edge of the EZInet, where the audio, where the video, where the pictures, where all of the data is actually flowing in and out from the general public, whether it's in next-gen 911 or whether it's in FirstNet, expanding that recording all of the way to the edge and then synchronizing all of that together for reconstruction, I think is a key opportunity and a key area as these technologies evolve. With FirstNet and next-gen 911, there's no single static endpoint, the way that we've had with radio and telephony in the 911 space for many years. So you really need to be looking into a platform solution if you're looking at how your recording needs and capabilities are going to evolve over the coming years. By getting involved with a company that offers a platform, as we do, and has a long history in providing solutions into the public safety space, and is of a size and a credibility that can add that operational value to what you're doing and build on the depth of data analytics and data mining. And it's getting to be quite a big data problem of understanding everything that's going on in a call center, in a 911 dispatch center, with all of the radio, with all of the CAD, with all of the telephony, with all of the geographical information. Having all of the analytics and having a company that knows how to handle such data and has a vision for the future and a platform that you can build on and will work with you over many years is really something you should think about very hard when choosing a vendor.